GA Flashback Friday. I hope you guys are having a fantastic, magical, wonderful end of your week. Thank freaking God it's Friday. I am overwhelmed, to be honest. And I'm very exhausted. And I've kind of lost my groove. Which I didn't think would happen. Because I'm always very peppy. And I'm always very happy. And I'm always very, all the time. And this last 2 weeks have kind of taken that out of me. And that makes me so sad. I'm very, very, very stressed out and very exhausted. Work is not anything like I thought it was going to be. I love my job. I love it. I wouldn't trade it for the world. I love going. I love being there and doing my job. It's just not what I was told when I got the job. Nothing has happened the way that I was told it would happen. You know, when I got interviewed and hired, I was told that, I was going to start out kind of slow and by Christmas probably be promoted and whatever. Well, all of that went out the window within the first 24 hours of me working. I worked almost 30 hours this week. I work almost 30 hours next week. I got promoted to sales lead. So now I'm a manager and I have more responsibility, which is all good. It's all things that people want to happen unless you have 60,000 other things that you are obligated to do every week. I'm a mom. I am a student. I work. I do these videos and I'm stretched very thin right now, to be honest. And I can be honest with you guys because you're family to me and you all love me and I love you and we're open with each other, and when things are hard, we turn to each other. And so I guess I'm venting and spilling my guts to you, but I want to thank you guys because you all are hanging in there with me and things are not happening the way that I want them to, and I've got to do something different, and I'm working on some things and trying to figure out some different ways of doing things to make sure that I'm not going to have a nervous breakdown. But I start school on Monday, and these 2 classes that I'm taking are not easy. They're not as easy as they were last time, and so I've got big finals and big projects that I've got to do, and I'm just trying to, I'm trying to figure out how to manage everything, and I'm very overwhelmed, and I have a lot of support, but a lot of my support is kind of scattered, and so and not everyone gets the situation, not everyone lives my life, and so it's hard for everyone to understand, but I'm very down right now, as you can probably tell. I'm not myself. I'm very tired. I'm very overwhelmed and agitated, and it's just not me, and I don't like it, and I want to be back to myself. I want to be back to peppy, because this is exhausting. This is killing me. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I'm taking double the medication at night to sleep, to try to get some sleep, to work and take care of the kids and make sure they're all happy. It's just a mess. So my life is in shambles right now, and I want to thank you all for bearing with me because you're the most understanding group of people I've ever met. And I love all of you, and I know that you're going to hang in there with me and just kind of cheer me on as much as you can. So continue to hang in with me. I promise I'm going to try to get my groove back. It's not happening the way I want. But we're not here to talk about how my life is a train wreck right now. We are here for GA Flashback Friday, where I recap one of our past episodes of Ghost Adventures, and this week is going to be a little different because the guys were at Waverly Hills Sanatorium this week for Flashback Friday, and there's not a lot to talk about Waverly Hills. We all know Waverly Hills is insanely freaking haunted. Bill Chappell released his first paranormal device, the Paranormal Puck, at Waverly Hills Sanatorium back in 2007. This was a TB hospital. Its famous batwing design is very well known at tuberculosis hospitals in the 1920s when the epidemics were going through, because they believed that the exposure to all of the sunlight and the fresh air would help kind of combat the tuberculosis. So these sanatoriums are very well known for the batwing design, where they kind of curve around and look like a batwing from the sky. When the guys went to Waverly Hills, they were told of a lot of shadow people, a lot of apparitions, a lot of EVPs, a lot of unexplained noises, a demonic-ish kind of spirit known as the creeper, and then my favorite word of all time, doppelgangers. I love that word. It makes me giggle every time I hear it. And this is one episode where it was kind of brought up, was the whole term of doppelganger, which is basically your twin or your double. And whenever you see your doppelganger, it's said to mean that you're going to die. So the guys went into lockdown and got everything that they told they were going to get. They got shadows, they got apparitions, they got EVPs. They did not get doppelgangers, thank goodness, because they're all still here. So that's a good thing. But some of the EVPs they got are remember me, that would be evil, keep on dragging from the bad drugs we took, which I think is amazing because it's like a full sentence and it's super long. Like normally it's like 1 or 2 words. Gonna get Zach, which was when Zach was in the morgue and he began to feel very lethargic and very kind of out of it and very down, and they left him in one of the coolers in the morgue, and then they got You're Not Gonna Make It in the morgue, and then they got him out of there. They got a lot of unexplained noises, but the best piece of evidence they captured was they captured a shadow person in the hallway on the 3rd floor with the static night vision camera. So it did not disappoint. They had a lot of evidence that they were told they were going to get. They got to experience Waverly Hills, I think, full on. I think it's one of those places that will always be insanely freaking haunted. Now, with that said, here goes into part 2 of Flashback Friday. I kind of breezed through the recap on the video because I need to go on a little rant. Waverly Hills Sanatorium was recently purchased by a group of people who think it's a brilliant, beyond brilliant idea to turn this place into a haunted hotel. I think it's freaking stupid. There is so much energy at this place. Negative energy, sad energy, bad energy, that what you're doing is only going to make it worse. I think that it is a bad investment. I think it's an idiotic move. I think that they need, if anything, they need to leave it alone. It would be a great haunted attraction. But even then, I think that it's just, its natural hauntedness is enough for Waverly Hills. They are not going to allow any further structured paranormal activity or paranormal investigative investigations anymore once the hotel is done. They are not allowing them now because it's under construction. I think it's an absolute idiotic move. I mean, Waverly Hills is one of those iconic haunts. Every paranormal investigation team wants to go there. They want to check it off their list. They're not going to be able to stop people from investigating that place. I don't care. They're going to go in there and they're going to pay to stay in the dang hotel and investigate it that way. If you try to stop them, what are you going to do? You can't take the haunt out of the haunted house. I mean, you can't. That place is so freaking insanely haunted, it's not even funny. And the fact that you want to desecrate that, and I think that's what they're doing. I think they're desecrating a grave for thousands and thousands and thousands of people for profit, and I think it's crap. And this was a great day for me to do a rant because I'm saucy anyway today. But they are going in and they are desecrating graves. People died there. People who were sick and scared and a lot of times alone died in this place. Their final memories of living on this earth were of pain and torture, not by the hands of others, but by a horrible disease. Coughing until they coughed up blood, and being in so much pain, and being scared, and being alone, and watching parents and children die. And you want to come in here with your big dollars and your high-tech equipment and make it a haunted location, but you don't want anybody else to come and investigate it. But you're marketing it as a haunted hotel for profit. It sickens me. Like, those people should be ashamed of themselves because you are taking away the last home thousands of people knew. And it breaks my heart. As an advocate for the paranormal, as someone who stands up for everything that the paranormal believes in, it's a disgrace to me. It is an absolute disgrace. It should be left alone. It should be allowed to sit and fall apart on its own and rot and disintegrate as it needs to over time. It should be buried within the earth for all I care. In 500 years, that thing should be nothing but a flat piece on the ground because the earth has completely engrossed it and it just has fallen apart with time. Don't go in there and start tearing down those bricks and tearing up those floors and tearing up those walls, because you are destroying a person's grave. And I personally hope it comes back to bite them in the ass, to be honest. I hope that they unleash something so powerful and so negative and so nasty that it ruins everything they ever wanted and they run it into the ground. I hope that it just bites them in the butt, because it is disgusting to me. That is a person's home. Leave them alone. If you want to go in there and investigate and make contact and let those spirits know that they're not alone and they don't have to be scared because they're not alone, and at least one night someone else is in there with them, listening to them and listening to their story, that's fine. But don't go in there and ruin it and destroy it and make it a place that these poor spirits have nowhere to go, because now they don't recognize it. It's no longer home. Now they're lost, even more than they already were. And you don't care because all you see is dollar signs. I hope you don't make a damn freaking dime. Huh. But that is all I have for GA Flashback Friday. I will be back on Monday for GA Recap Monday, where I recap the newest episode of Ghost Adventures. Until then, stay happy, stay healthy, have a great, fantastic, magical rest of your weekend. I'm gonna drink a bottle of tequila or take a nap or both or something, because Jazzy Girl needs a vacation. Even if it means I vacation in my bed. But I can't vacation because I gotta work tomorrow. Crap. Anyway, I will see you guys on Monday. Much love and happiness. Bye.